I'm back. Today we're talking about Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Generation 2. You know, the games that were supposed to be the end of the Pokemon series. The sequels, happened 3 years later after the first generation. So we're going to go back and have a look at why Johto was so memorable and how it carried on the legacy from Kanto and from the first generation and made it better. So here we go. Little look back at Johto. Hello. I'm here with Munya today, but we're doing it a little bit different. Today, he's asking me the questions because Gen 2 was the game I started with. This is where my Pokemon journey began. So Munya, take it away.
So I'm gonna be asking Jack most of the questions, and he's just gonna be answering them. So Jack,
Yes.
compared to this generation and the last generation, right?
Okay.
Do you think this was like a big improvement, like gameplay wise, like story wise?
Gameplay wise, yes. They changed so much. You can see your experience bar actually go up for once. Like you can see how much, like what you need to get for the next level of experience. Gameplay, it's less glitchy, a lot less glitchy. Just wandering about encounters, it doesn't feel as like broken, essentially. And like in terms of, and when it comes to like glitches as well, like I don't know any notable glitches in like Gen 2 that can either like break the game or skip parts of the game like you could in the first generation.
Yeah, and like it wasn't black and white either. They added like color to this.
Yeah,
Probably like
definitely.
one of my favorite parts too.
Yeah, like, and they added shinies, like the red Gyarados. Absolute goat in my gameplay, that's for sure.
That's in the previous one. It was kind of laid out for you, right? So
yeah, it was very linear.
Gym 2.
Yeah, like Gen 1 was very linear. Like you have to do these story beats to carry on. But there are like aspects in Gen 2, not necessarily miss, but you can do in your own order. Like as soon as I was able to surf, I went to Lake of Rage. I caught the red Gyarados, just because it was probably the strongest Pokemon I could get at the time. So I just went out and caught it.
Doesn't like the Elite Four, like one
of
the like show up? I think
Lance shows up. Because he's the basically you catch the red Gyarados and he's like, I need some help with Team Rocket because they've got like a base in Mahogany Town, and I was just like, I'll come back to you in a couple gyms.
I mean, that's a downfall for like skipping stuff, but
yeah, I mean,
like...
Gen 1, I was skipping stuff all over the place. Like, I completely skipped the Rocket base in Celadon City. If there was anything I could do if there was anything like that in Gen 2 I could have done, I probably would have done it. Just because, I love like little glitches like that are in the code that you can kind of get away with. But it's a shame there isn't. But then again, like, it's kind of cool that they did fix the problems that Gen 1 had and they made the game better. And they are like, I'd say they're perfect sequels. This is supposed to be like the end of the series. This is supposed to be where Pokemon stopped. Like they made Red, Blue, and Yellow, and then like Gold and Silver that's where we're finishing. Like we're done with this story, but they carried on, which I appreciate. We wouldn't have 25 years of Pokemon without it, but it was supposed to be the end, and I'm glad they didn't. But it really feels like an ending, like it's an ending to a story.
What are your thoughts on the starter Pokemon, and which one do you prefer, like this generation or the previous one? And which one was your favorite?
Totodile will always be my favorite. It was my first ever starter. It was my first ever Pokemon. I got to level 100. I've always preferred the Johto starters to the Kanto starters, just because it's where I grew up. It's what I know.
What do you think of like the rival? You know how he just comes, casually steals the Pokemon.
I've got a funny story about the rival. I didn't realize when I first played the game that you could name him whatever you wanted. But me being the stupid kid I was, I just named him question mark, question mark, question mark.
Are you serious?
You get to Professor Elm's lab and the police officers are like, what's the person's name? And I literally just put question mark, question mark, question mark.
Oh, wow.
And through my entire playthrough, that was his name.
I don't think I paid attention to that much when I was a kid.
Oh no, did anyone?
I just like call like the coolest looking Pokemon, bro.
Yeah, no, coolest looking Pokemon. You know, the coolest looking attacks. Like, even today, I still don't particularly care about like the stats in the Pokemon game. I know it sounds like it's almost blasphemic for a Pokemon fan to even say that, but I don't really care.
Did you ever like manage to complete the Pokédex?
I mentioned this in my last video. I'd done it once, and it was in Pokemon Sword.
Oh, so it wasn't like none in the previous?
No, I've never done it in the previous games. No. Yeah, Pokemon Sword is the first game I've done it in. I am working towards it on Let's Go, so I've started a new save on Let's Go Pikachu. So I'm working towards it on that. But yeah, I've only ever done it once.
No.
Oh, you're the Pokemon guy, and you've never done the Pokédex? What?
I haven't either, to be honest.
It's a grind.
I guess it wasn't like straightforward as the other games, you know?
No.
So,
The Dragon's Den was amazing. The music in Dragon's Den is incredible.
that's where you can like catch like...
You can you get given a Dragonite. Dratini. They give you a Dratini. God, can you imagine if they gave you a Dragonite?
No, that would be like broken.
That would be mad broken. No, they give you a Dratini. My bad. That would be busted if they just straight up gave you a Dragonite.
Shinies. Did you end up like catching any besides, you know?
Oh no. I don't think I've ever encountered a shiny in any game apart from Red Gyarados. I've only in the past couple of years, I've been like, oh, I'll give it a go. And I still can't do it. I was playing Let's Go recently, and I got a catch streak of like 64. Still no shinies. So yeah, shiny hunting's not really been something I've particularly done or been good at. I do try it every so often, see what I can do. But it's hard. It's a grind.
I think I like came across like a random seagull, Wingull. I think that's what it was called.
What, you came across a random shiny Wingull?
Yeah. And I was like, whoa, what the and then yeah, I caught it.
Oh, you caught it?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known. Honestly, I didn't.
I can't believe you just throw away a shiny Pokemon.
I don't remember if I threw one away. I might have, I might not have.
Still trash.
Probably a trash move if I did. if I did, then I revoke my title as the Pokemon guy.
I'm now leading the series.
Oh no.
Yes.
Can't do that to me. This is all I have.
Okay, so which one was like your favorite legendary of like Suicune, Raikou, and Tay?
Are you also including like Lugia and Hoto?
Oh.
I really like Lugia.
And Celebi.
Oh god, yes, Celebi. I really like Lugia. I remember funny story about Lugia. I was in year 6 and I was getting ready to go to secondary school, and we were looking around. I took my Game Boy with me. We were sitting in this like presentation that the head teachers of this school were given. I was sitting there trying to catch this Lugia.
I didn't even pay attention to school.
No, this was like...
No.
We were talking about...
Yeah, Bellsprout.
Yeah,
that's useless and trash.
Yeah, so I just remember I don't know why I was just catching loads of Bellsprouts for some reason. I remember catching a Bellsprout and then going into that house in Violet City, and this kid's like, "If you got a Bellsprout, I'll give you my
Oh
Onyx."
yeah, I remember that. Well, who would trade like a whole Onyx for like a dookie bro
I
spot?
was just like,
Like,
"Yo, I'll have an Onyx."
mm,
And you just got this Onyx, and it's got, because it's been traded to you. It has an
stronger.
EXP. It has like an EXP boost as well.
Yeah.
Bellsprouts. I was catching loads of them, and I was releasing them for some reason because I had too many. That was a whole thing. It was a mess. That was insightful. I want to thank Munya for asking me the questions about Gen 2. You know, the generation I grew up with. If you liked this video, wait, can you hear that static?
Wait. Okay,
Oh,
it's not-
wait,
it's
no.
not-
Don't stop the video just yet. Now, I know there's going to be some of you who are like, you didn't finish the game, you didn't do Kanto. Well, here's all the footage. I did finish the game. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a like and hit that notification bell so you can see when we upload again. It's usually every day, so you're in for a treat.